Working with people is difficult. I remember at the start of my career, in the early years, I got a project. I was pretty excited. I sat with the sponsor who also happened to be the CEO of this 150 or 200 man company, mid-sized company. And he gave me an understanding of what the business was about and what he wanted from the solution or the line of business application, as we called it. I listened, of course, and then I said to him that, hey, I would love to meet your other stakeholders, all the people who are in some way going to be using the system or going to get value from the system. And he said, there's no need to meet anybody. And he was pretty firm about it. He said, you just go ahead and start building it. I was naive. And of course, I was greedy for the money and the experience. And I didn't question him. And I went ahead and built based on some of the stuff he told me. And then, of course, I deployed it. And there are no prizes for guessing what happened. It was a failure from the word go. Like a firecracker that fizzles when the wick burns out. That taught me a valuable lesson. And I've stopped, and I in fact never take projects where I can't get to meet the different stakeholders involved. Listening to the stakeholders, understanding what they need, why they want it, what are the outcomes that they want to achieve, what does being efficient and effectiveness mean, what does technology mean for them, is really important. If you don't consider their perspective, their opinions, and what they want from it, and what they want from your solution, what they want your solution to do, you're going to meet with enormous resistance. And in fact, like my experience suggests, you probably won't get the system going, no matter who gives the order. There are many reasons. In resistance, people are going to resist, and there are many reasons. I mean, people will resist even if everything is fine and you're listening to them. It's pretty natural for people to resist. And why and how? Because there's so much at stake for them, right? Some people may be, scared of losing their autonomy. Some people will see the system diminishing their status. Some will have a challenge because the existing relationships that they have and which they've nurtured for so long are going to break away, and they'll have to start building new ones. And then, of course, there's the entire uncertainty of putting in all this effort and really not knowing whether it's going to fructify into anything meaningful. And we all know how many projects fail in IT. So what we really need to do is be tuned in, sensitive to the nuances of the human, the political system. And the fact is that consider that we're not just building a technical system, but a social technical system, in which without the human, there probably, unless or till AI comes in completely, the human is required. And so what you need to do, if you really want to create, not just deploy your system, but if you really wanted to create business value, if you really want people to find their lives different or changed, then what you really need to do is listen to them. Listen to what it is that they need, want, their goals, their ambitions, not just at the organizational level, but also at the individual level. And that's where understanding stakeholders, understanding all the users becomes really important. And it's not rocket science. Well, it's difficult, especially for people like us who are more prone or more keen towards the technological angle. But it's not completely impossible. And there are ways that we can do this. There are methods and there are canvases, as you will see further down in the lesson, that will help you to engage and understand your stakeholders. Thank you.